Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. We are back for another episode of the England Save with myself, DJam FM. Today, we're taking our neighbours from the north, Scotland, on in a game at Wembley. Now, this was supposed to be a dramatic game where Scotland had the opportunity to beat the English to top the group. They could have reclaimed some glory. They played Lithuania and got a draw. Sorry, Scotland fans, always falling at the last hurdle. Oh God, wait for the dislikes. The dislikes now. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on from the intro. Let's get straight into the action. We're taking on Scotland. Hope you enjoy. So yeah, thanks to Scotland getting their draw against Lithuania, we are currently 5 points clear of them. We've qualified for the World Cup. We'll be heading to, I want to say, Russia. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if it's been moved on this game. But yeah, 5 points clear of Scotland. If they had have won, they'd have been on 20 points. It would have been a bit of a goal swing that would have taken it. But if they would have won, there could well be an opportunity that they could have qualified ahead of us, possibly on the head-to-head rule. But as things stand, it looks like Scotland will be going to the playoffs, so we'll keep an eye out for that result. What have we been like since we last saw each other? Well, pretty average, to be honest. We've picked up 3 wins and a draw, but it has been no way near convincing. The 3-0 win against Malta was the last game that you guys saw, which, you know, I said to in the comment section, what did you think of the result? And something has just tweaked into the squad, which I'm not entirely happy about. We then picked up a 2-2 draw away from home, 2-0 up inside 15 minutes. I was absolutely buzzing about it. They get a goal back instantly, and for the rest of the game, we're just on the back foot. The players could not cope with it. Midfield just didn't want to turn up. Attackingly, we didn't take many of our chances, and defensively, from the fullback positions, we just did not perform at all. We responded by getting a 2-1 win away from home. Again, 1-0 down at this point. I was absolutely frustrated as anything, but we managed to get back into the game with Raheem Sterling getting on the end of a cross. Cauley Woodrow got a penalty, and we've just beaten Malta 2-0, and again, no way near convincing. Took until the 66th minute to get a goal, and it ended up being an own goal, and Raheem Sterling scored on a counter-attack where Malta were absolutely attacking us. So we're not going into the game in the greatest of performance form. However, results-wise, we're doing absolutely fine. What does the squad look like at the moment? Well, to be honest, I haven't even picked it yet. So when I do pick it, and in just a few moments, we'll have a look at both lineups and see how both teams are going to fare up in this match. So in terms of how the preview lines up, England have enough about them to see off the threat of Scotland. Quite a simple review there by some guy at Eurosport. Apparently with the bookies' favourites, you would again presume so being at home. Scotland at 3-1, the draws at 2-1. So Scotland have mathematically confirmed second place in the group. And England have also confirmed the World Cup top spot. So yeah, I mean, as I said, today is more bragging rights. I was hoping for a bit more of a dramatic game, but it just wasn't going to, Scotland just did not want to step up to that mark. So how do we line up for today's matches then? Well, for us, it's our normal diamond formation. Jack Butland, Klein, Smalling, Stone, Shaw, Eric Dyer, Jordan Henderson, Dele Alli. Raheem Sterling is in behind Cauley Woodrow and Callum Wilson. For Scotland, they're lining up with a traditional Football Manager 4-2-3-1 formation. David Marshall, Paul Caddis, Forster, Grant Hanley, Robertson, MacArthur, Scott Brown, Ritchie, Snodgrass and Naismith. The little bugger. If you haven't seen the previous episode, go and watch it, of the Scotland one. And he sits behind Johnny Russell. Interesting lineups from both teams. Let's see how we get on. Fingers crossed we can get some bragging rights for England fans. Come on. Game's kicked off and I've shrunk myself into the bottom bit of the corner just so you guys can get the full action of what's going on in this game. Just don't let Naismith score twice. It's just as simple as that. Just don't let him score at all. That's my aim for this match. Love that Alex Tettey has scored for Norway. Get in. Half an hour into the game and there has literally been no highlights to show you. Way, we've finally got a highlight. Does it go the way of Scotland or can we win the ball back? Johnny Russell somehow manages to keep the ball. That's a poor effort straight at Jack Butland. Possibly one of the worst half of footballs ever. Ever. That was god awful. Time to put in the right act. I am not happy. You've got to sort this out, boys, because that is not good. And based on how the last game went, we've only got a few players who are actually going to be properly fit, who can come on and make a difference. So these boys have got to step up now. They've got to perform. Because that first half, literally saw nothing from them. No highlights, no clear-cut chances. Can we get something straight away from the break though? Cauley Woodrow, oh! Decent ball into the box. That's a lot better. That's a good start. Henderson with the ball in Stones. Oh, 2 opportunities in the first minute of the second half. Much better. Sterling with the corner in now. Smalling at the Smalling. It's to Smalling. Oh, it's hit the post. To Smalling. Time to make 2 substitutions. We are going to bring on Harry Kane for Callum Wilson. Switch these 2 around up top because Cauley Woodrow is more of an advanced forward on this game and Harry Kane, we know what he can do. And I'm going to bring on James Ward-Prowse for Sterling. Sterling's not had a good game. Ward-Prowse is a set-piece specialist. We all know what he's capable of on this game. Quality player. Hopefully he can start putting some good balls into the box and create something for either Harry Kane or Cauley Woodrow. Ward-Prowse with his first corner of the game. Smalling. Back to Stones. Cleared. Kane! Yes! Come on, Harry Kane. I don't want to take credit for that, but I'm gonna. Ward-Prowse with the corner in. The bloke I brought on with the corner in. The bloke I brought on with the tap in from the corner. We're winning 1-0. But here comes Scotland straight away. Johnny Russell plays inside to Snodgrass. Shot saved by Jack Butland. Johnny Russell. Oof. We nearly conceded straight away. Straight away from scoring our goal. Luke Shaw with the throw into Ward-Prowse now. Great ball over to Nathaniel Klein. Is he going to bomb one or is he going to put the ball into the box? Puts it into Henderson. Plays inside to Ward-Prowse. Good ball back out to Klein. Wasn't expecting it. Kane. Shot. Henderson collects it. Back out to Dele Alli. Shoot. Oh, he hits Cauley Woodrow who's in an offside position. That's better. That's a lot better. Ward-Prowse with another corner in. Cleared this time by Forster. Robertson doesn't get there. Henderson, Mr. Workman, does. Smalling flicks onto Woodrow. Through to Dele Alli. Shot saved. Anyone going to get there? No. Clearance made. Unlucky. 10 minutes left. I'm not going to make any substitutions. I'm quite happy with how things are going on here. No need to change anything. Everyone's having a good game. Everyone's having a solid game, rather. No one's having an outstanding game, but everyone's having a good game. Long goal kick up. Stones flicks onto Ward-Prowse. He advances now with a good ball over. Caddis cannot deal with it, and Woodrow intercepts the ball. Can he get himself a goal? Back inside to Dele Alli. Woodrow! Goal! Yes! Cauley Woodrow. That's why I picked him in the squad. The press absolutely hammered me for picking Cauley Woodrow in the squad. That's why I put him in there, because of finishes like that. That's why I picked him in. You know who you are from the Sun newspaper having a pop at me. Yeah, you know who you are. Time is running out in the game and around Wembley. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Britain. We know what we are. Oh, brilliant. Topping the group with what is, compared to the last Scotland encounter, a comfortable win. A very, very, very comfortable win. We topped the group. Fantastic campaign. Well done, boys. You've adapted to the new formation, new style of play amazingly well. Fantastic. And that will just about draw things to a close. 8 wins, 2 draws, top of the group qualifying campaign. The next time you'll see me will be either for the World Cup draw. Yeah, the next time you see me will be for the World Cup draw. I don't know why I hesitated. The next time you will see me will be for that. and then we'll get all the friendlies over and done with, and then we'll just jump straight forward into the competition, because I know, well, that's what you guys want to see. You don't want to see the friendly matches. I'll just give you a bit of an update as to how we've been doing. So until the World Cup draw, thank you very much for taking the time to watch another episode of England Safe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and as always on the channel, until we see each other next time, adios.